Welcome to another edition of the TimeFlies podcast. I am your host, Dario. I am here with the former host of the Bonus Room podcast. I am here with the Flaky Boys. I am here with the Casual Boys, Steph and Santiago Lozano. Gentlemen, it's been a while. How are we doing?
When was the last time we spoke?
Last time we spoke? We speak all the time. But last time we did a podcast.
When was the last time we spoke for all the audience, for the audience out there?
Last time we recorded a podcast?
Last year.
Yeah. Bro, it was...
Was it NBA playoffs?
It was... I think it was Reed. Shout out Reed.
Shout out.
But that was last year, bro. I don't remember.
So I think it was...
it was like last spring.
Yeah, I think it was NBA playoffs. So,
the preview,
if you remember from the previous episode, I was having a son.
Yes.
Hey.
Life update, ladies and gentlemen. Steph, break it down, baby.
Hey.
So, he's here now. He was born.
He arrived.
On August 26th, he was born. And so, baby Nico is 4 months now. He's doing great.
Hey!
Love and light. Homie is big. He's real big.
Real big boy.
And,
He's a big baby.
He's a big baby, yes. And also we're in Seattle, and Seattle's great, man. Happy to be home for the holidays in LA. It's been nice.
So give us a little bit of context. Why are you in Seattle?
I'm in Seattle to pursue a master's in business administration. So eventually, after I graduate, I can grow the pod properly.
Facts!
A lot of business knowledge and know-how to grow things. So I decided to take a pause from the, immaculate podcasting career that we have to, study some business and learn how to grow and develop it.
And get some more income.
The immaculate is crazy. But
Immaculate.
But before we move on to today's episode, I do want to ask you, give me, what is it like being a father? Give me he's 4.5 months old, right?
No, he's 4 months as of today, the 26th.
Ooh,
Literally today?
right.
Oh, wow.
Literally today.
Congratulations.
He was born
Congratulations.
4 months ago today.
4 months.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Okay, so
Iconic.
give me what's it like, and don't give me the politically correct answer. Give me the real answer. Being a father, what it's like.
It is the most rewarding thing I think I've ever done. It's really cool. It's really cool to see this little person that you created, this little tiny thing, and it to just grow, and then also to develop. Suddenly he's babbling. Today he learned how to flip over on his belly.
Today.
Oh,
To
wow.
see all these different
Today.
milestones, it's just
Rewarding.
it's the most rewarding thing.
It's a mind
ever.
fuck.
And it's just gonna
It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. It's pretty crazy
Yeah.
how different my life is now
That's crazy.
compared to a year ago.
Oh, we gotta give a big shout out to Daisy.
Oh, big shout out!
Daisy.
Yeah,
Big shout.
Daisy.
She might make a quick appearance tonight. We'll
Holding
see.
it down.
Yeah,
Facts. Big shout out
hold
to
it
Daisy.
down. Best mother out there.
She's the only one with a job in the house.
As of right now. Yeah.
As of right now.
Yeah, facts.
And to not let Santiago feel like he's isolated on an island by himself. Santi,
Oh, no.
what's it like? What's it like being an uncle?
Oh, man. I think it's more rewarding because you can have fun with him and then you can return him.
And then you
when
can
he
leave.
comes, and then I could just bounce. Peace.
And then you can leave whenever you want.
Because when he starts crying, Stefan's right there to swoop him, Daisy. And no, but it's good seeing my little brother being happy and proud with my nephew. And it's actually made me feel little not indifferent, but just different. Like, oh my God, this is the succession of the next generation. Like, it's real, it's here,
Right, yeah.
it's breeding. So then when he gets some cousins eventually, it's like, man, the generation, the bloodline, succession continues, it makes what me and Stefan are doing now more important. It's not just for me and him, it's now for the next generation. So it puts everything into a serious aspect. It's like, damn, we're not just waking up for ourselves, we're waking up for them.
I can't help but notice, but Santiago said that his cousins, so Nico's cousins, so that means that you're maybe in
It's out there. When
it's
God's
out
ready.
there.
When it's time, it's time.
I hate to put the pressure on you, but you're the one that said it, so I gotta bring it to the limelight, baby. I'm just saying.
Hey, God has perfect timing. When God knows I'm ready, I'll shoot the shot.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not related to you guys, but with Nico being born, the TimeFlies gang is growing.
Yeah.
He is a welcome member of TimeFlies, always and forever. But
When's he gonna get a little hoodie?
when's he gonna get a little hoodie? I gotta make baby hoodies. That's the next thing. I'll make baby hoodies.
That's a good idea.
But Steph, thank
Yeah.
you for the life update. Congratulations, obviously, on the newborn. Congratulations. But of course, whenever we are in the bonus room, whenever there's a bonus time episode, we always have to talk about basketball. Of course, we got to give our 2 cents about the basketball season. You guys are super casual fans because you guys are all NFL right now.
Yeah,
for sure.
But just real quick, 2 cents on the NBA. I'm going to start it off with the talk of the NBA media right now is that the NBA ratings are down.
Hella down.
Yeah, they're very down. The NFL is kicking the NBA's ass. And it's because of the way the teams play. It's pace and space. It's 3-point shots. Everybody looks the same. But another topic that they're talking about is the All-Star weekend. It's the All-Star game. And what I want to bring to you guys, I want to talk about my idea of how to fix it. I've solved the problem, Seth. I've solved it.
You solved it?
I've solved it.
Talk to me.
Listen. So, first and foremost, the All-Star game on Sunday is not going to be anymore. We're going to move that to Saturday. The highlight of the weekend on Sunday is going to be one-on-one King of the Hill style. What's it going to look like is the week prior to the one-on-one on Sunday night, you're going to have Monday through Thursday. You're going to have anybody in the NBA wanting to come out and call anybody out. And Shams is going to be involved in this. Shams is going to be the one breaking the news on social media. So if Kevin Durant comes out and he's like, yo, you know what? I want to challenge LeBron James. You're going to get Shams a tweet. A tweet. It's going to be breaking news.
Free agency.
Breaking news. Kevin Durant has challenged LeBron James to a one-on-one matchup this Sunday at the All-Star weekend. Okay. So now I gave you a little bit of the premise of how it's going to look like. But why will these players actually care? Because in order to challenge anybody, the player's going to have to put up a minimum of at least $1 million. These players have to care. The players have to care.
And where's the money go to? The pockets or charity?
So here we go. So
what if someone calls out like Austin Reeves when we make a dick?
Austin Reeves makes...
I'm going to get to that. Okay, so let's agree on $1 million. Is that fair? Is that enough money?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so in order to challenge anybody, the player himself has to throw up $1 million because obviously he has to care, and if he's going to lose, he's going to lose that money. So now, if Kevin Durant challenges LeBron James, it's $1 million out of Kevin Durant's pocket. But LeBron James, if he accepts, he's going to have to put up the $1 million as well. And it's going to be a pool of players. Remember what I said? I said Monday through Thursday is the window for anybody to come out to challenge anybody. Okay, so Monday through Thursday, it doesn't matter how many people come out. It could be 20 people coming out, but you have a deadline.
Real quick. What if you have some like nobody? Like let's say, I don't know a lot of let's say on the Clippers we got Jordan Miller. He's like, I'm gonna fucking challenge Anthony Edwards.
Right. So I thought about that. So the reason, let's say Jordan Miller comes out and challenges, who you say?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. It'll probably be because Jordan Miller is like, you know what? I'm a rookie in the league. What year is he? He's a rookie?
His second year.
Okay, so he's like, I'm a second year in the league. I don't really get a lot of minutes, but I want everybody to know who I am. He's going to be more of like, I just want my respect. So Anthony Edwards is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to take that challenge because one, I'm not going to lose to you. You don't even play in the regular season. So if he loses one-on-one, it's going to be an embarrassment to Anthony Edwards. And if he declines the offer, that's already looking a little suspect.
What if it's just like, nah, he's not on my level?
Then we're gonna make a mockery of you on social media. We're gonna be like, yo, you're running from the smoke.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, but there's more.
All right, okay.
Okay, Monday through Thursday, but there's a deadline. It doesn't matter the amount of players that come out and challenge whoever. If it's 10 players, 12, 13, it doesn't matter. But once you hit that deadline, Thursday at 5 o'clock, right? Whatever. However the amount of players comes in, all of that money is going to be drawn up in a pool. It's going to be put in a pool. And then Sunday, when Sunday comes, it's going to be King of the Hill tournament style. So if Anthony Edwards comes out and challenges Kevin Durant, that's going to be the first matchup. If you win that matchup, cool. You get the money between you and Kevin Durant, but you move on to LeBron James and Steph Curry, the winner of that. And then if you keep moving on, you end up getting the entire pool. So it really, like I said, if there's 12 players that comes out, if there's 8 players, if there's 6 players, it doesn't matter how many. It just depends on how many players come out and challenges somebody within that Monday to Thursday frame. So I know that's a lot of information to throw at you out of nowhere, but
I'm following you.
Okay, I've been thinking about this a lot. So
yeah.
So
I have a couple questions though.
Of course.
So at the end, the pool of money, the total sum, does that just go to their pockets, or does any go to charity? Because I feel like the perception from a lot of the culture would be like, oh, they're just doing it so they can deepen their pockets.
I mean, maybe it could be up to the player. Maybe he could keep half of it, the other half to charity, or the player could keep all of it. But the point of what I'm trying to say is that the All-Star game is a wrap. The All-Star game is a wrap. It's never going to get back to what it was in 2090s. So the NBA with the in-season tournament, with the NBA with the in-season tournament and the playoff, the play-in tournament, the NBA and what Adam Silver is, what he's been doing, he's been open to ideas.
Yeah, they're very open.
Yeah, which I appreciate. But we're at a point where that All-Star weekend, everything culminates on Sunday. So what is the point of the All-Star game if literally nobody plays seriously?
And they might eventually move the Super Bowl to that weekend because All-Star weekend usually happens President's Day weekend, right, with that Monday off. And now with like so many people complaining that the Monday following Super Bowl should be a national holiday, but obviously they're not going to do that. And so with them extending the NFL season, we're probably looking at the Super Bowl being that weekend eventually. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but at least in the next 4 or 5 years, I would predict that they move because then you have that Monday off, and everyone's gonna love that.
The NFL's already trying to take over the NBA stuff because what happened this?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. There's no respect.
No, they shouldn't.
There's no respect.
No, they shouldn't. Absolutely shouldn't. NFL owns a day of the week, but in order to, and a lot of the NBA media talk is just like I said earlier, it's just everybody's looking the same. The ratings are down. Adam Silver needs to make a really strong pivot to get the NBA back into the forefront of people's minds. And I think the answer is a one-on-one tournament. If you play one-on-one, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant and James Harden, people are going to talk about that because they know what happened with Brooklyn.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good way to, definitely generate some drama within the league. A lot of the NBA players are divas, so I could definitely see like this being a big ego thing.
Exactly.
I just don't know. I'm curious to see like if there would be any participation because LeBron's made the league so like, oh, we're all buddies, So I don't see like,
I think I explained it, but I'm not sure. But another stipulation is if you decide to challenge anybody, or if you decide to accept the challenge, you have to agree to all the interviews. You have to agree to ESPN interviewing you inside the NBA because they're going to be the ones talking about like Kevin Durant and James Harden. So Kevin Durant, we can't help but notice, but we remember how sour things went between you and James Harden and Kyrie Irving of the Brooklyn Nets. Is there any reasoning behind the decision to coming out to challenge James Harden? Is there a little bit of you want a little bit of revenge from the Brooklyn Nets days? Like I'm thinking about it, the NBA has to add a little bit of the element of like personal into it.
I just don't know what superstars are gonna like put themselves out there like that, and like it feels like that's just gonna your idea is to sort of turn that week into like a soap opera. Like let's make it drama. Let's bring up old foes.
What is the NBA nowadays?
I don't see a LeBron challenging anyone. I like maybe a Russell Westbrook, but not even that. I just think it's too friendly. I think on the court in a competitive environment, it's competitive.
The in-season tournament and the play-in tournament. Actually, no, my bad. The in-season tournament, the NBA Cup. The number one incentive is money. Unfortunately, money rules the world. If with my idea with the one-on-one, if there's legit money being thrown around, the players they will participate. If you're gonna challenge somebody, you gotta put up your money because then you're in it. Like
also, there's one more issue I have with their idea. You say moving the All-Star game to Saturday. What happens to All-Star Saturday night?
Saturday it moves to Friday. The dunk contest and the three-pointer moves to Friday, and the All-Star game is on Saturday.
What about the freshmen versus sophomores?
That could either be
versus USA.
That's probably gonna be. That's
my favorite days of All-Star weekend are Friday and Saturday, honestly, because the freshmen and sophomores get after it.
Oh my God! You watched that?
Yeah, it's cool. But that's because all the Clippers would be on there,
Oh!
That's what Shea performed. He played on freshman night.
That's hilarious. But yeah, I would move everything back. So the three-pointer and the stand dunk contest is on Saturday, and then the rookie sophomore game, whatever it is, it'll be on Friday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you'd put everything on Friday because
no. I was just
Saturday.
The what?
The main event.
I think you would just get rid of the All-Star game because I think no one gives a shit about that. That's the one thing I don't watch from All-Star.
But if you get rid of the All-Star game, you can't just get rid of it and not replace it with anything. That's crazy.
Or you replace it with the King of the Hill.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, completely. Because like with the NFL, they have the same issue. They used to have Pro Bowl. It was the same thing, but no one was competing. In football, I understand because they're like, yo, the season's over. I'm not gonna fucking get a concussion
Yeah.
right when I'm about to go to Cancun and fuck bitches, you know, like.
Of course.
So, it's now it's a flag football game, and now it's become kind of.
Didn't they move it? It's at the end of the season now.
Yeah, it's still at the end of the season. It's just flag football. It's not tackle. So
They have little events too.
Yeah, and they have like a little All-Star Saturday night kind of thing where like they have like a throwing accuracy contest for the quarterbacks. They have like
skills challenge.
They have skills challenges for the receivers. So they try to imitate what NBA has done with All-Star Weekend. But I mean that's a good idea. You can write an email to Adam Silver and see if
Oh, I'm gonna add NBA and Adam Silver and
You
the G
can.
League on social media when I post this. Like, you guys better pay attention to this because it's gonna help you guys out.
I'd be really curious to see if like all stars actually like participate.
And then plus another thing, you got to think about injuries. Some players are like, "Nah, I'm not gonna play. Why? I don't want to get injured. I gotta win this chip." So it's really.
But
just
if they're
for the
putting
young
up, but
guy.
if they're putting up money, they're going to play hard. They,
Yeah.
they, of course, they have the option to decline. But again, if they decline, it's gonna look bad.
Yeah, but they can be like, "Well, I'm declining because I don't want to get hurt, and I'm trying to win this chip. I already got
Okay,
mine."
and then on social media, you're gonna get everybody just going at you, being like, "Yo, Kevin Durant, you're fake, and we know you
People
actually
already
have
go
beef with
after
Kyrie
him.
Irving." What happened?
I said people already go after him. I think this would be less about like the top 10 stars in the league and more about like the 50 to 100.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be like a Jordan Clarkson calling out a fucking I don't know,
Mikal Bridges.
or something. Like it's gonna be more of those guys. Like
like
Yeah,
Dalton
yeah.
Dalton Connect calling out AR.
yeah, like
the two white boys.
The
in
two white
league.
boys.
Let's
West
go.
Side.
yeah. I feel like it'd be more that. I don't see LeBron calling out anyone. I don't see anyone calling
Yeah.
out LeBron. You know, like
Yeah.
But I'm a different breed, bro. Because if this actually happened, I would be one of the players to call out LeBron. Straight up. Because what do you have to lose? LeBron's already
you have to
considered-
lose cash.
That's what's gonna make me play hard.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's still King James.
But if I beat King James
You're
on
not
Sunday night when it's only me and him and the spotlight is on us,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a name for
But
myself.
who are you?
That
Yeah,
depends.
yeah,
If I'm
but
going
like-
to connect or if I'm
Come on, don't think you're like beating LeBron James.
But you tune into that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, anyone would. I think we're all looking for the what's the biblical story?
The David versus Goliath.
David versus Goliath. We all want to see that, and we all want to see
Yeah.
David beat Goliath. But 9.5 times out of 10, Goliath wins.
I hear you.
So
Well, that was
it's
my.
interesting. I
Yeah.
watch.
I watch.
Yeah.
I'll watch because NFL's over by then,
But-
so I'll watch.
Exactly.
But they're gonna have to do half charity, half keep.
Yeah, they can't
Yeah.
keep it all.
They can't keep it.
People are gonna be like
Yeah.
selfish motherfuckers.
Selfish,
Like,
No, I get it. Well, yeah, that was my idea for All-Star Weekend. I still think it could actually work and it could fix it. But moving on from All-Star,
how bad are those ratings?
they're pretty bad. They're like down like 25 to like 35%.
But you know the thing about the NBA is that the playoffs save them because everyone tuned into
Yeah.
the playoffs. Most
Yeah.
fans I know who aren't like deep into basketball, I watch
YouTube. Okay, cool. My bad.
I watch January and post. When the Clippers are good, I watch.
They're not
every
bad.
game. I've seen a few games.
They're not bad.
I've seen a few games.
Okay, so you want to get into it? Get into it. Just give us the update about your Clippers and if
So-
you watched any or whatever.
They won the other night. I know that. Tuesday, I think. No, Monday. They are around sixth or fifth in the NBA standings, maybe seventh.
Thank you, Santi.
I don't know. They're doing good. They're keeping their head above water. Norman Powell's playing like a beast. Apparently, I heard the inside guys saying that he should be an all-star.
Lakers and Clippers have the exact same record. We're 6, you're 7. 17 and 13.
They haven't played each other yet, huh?
Not yet. No.
Yeah.
You haven't been to a dome, right? Or have you?
No.
We were going to go. I was gonna buy him a ticket, but it was double
You
Monday.
were not
night.
gonna buy me a ticket.
I told you I was gonna buy it. It's
You
30
did not
bucks.
say that.
What was the game? Do you remember?
Utah versus Clippers.
They killed Utah. Too.
Tickets were $30.
I mean, it's Utah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But Norman Powell is killing.
Yeah, Norman Powell's doing well. I heard James Harden has his games. The young guys are doing good, like Jordan Miller, who I mentioned earlier.
Hand wave. How do you
Amir
feel?
Coffee is
How do
doing
you
well.
feel again being led by James Harden? Because
Oh no, we're a first round exit for sure. Like,
Alright, as long as you're
if we
realistic.
make the playoffs, we're a first round exit. There's no, I mean, it looks good now, but in a 7-game series, actually, the one silver lining is with. I always get the. Is it Jeff Van Gundy or Stan Van Gundy? Who's
Jeff,
It's Jeff.
Yeah, he's a.
So Jeff Van Gundy has been like the defensive coordinator for the Clippers, and
Yeah.
they're like 5th, I think, in defense.
Yeah.
Which I saw a stat recently. So that's good. Defense carries.
Right.
Defense can steal you a playoff series when you're outmatched talent wise. So depending how the playoffs shake up and if they're 6 or if they're in a playing game, the West I feel is there's no one really who stands out maybe besides OKC.
Right.
But I'm still not afraid of OKC. I don't know why. I mean, I haven't seen any of their games this year, so maybe I've heard they've been doing well though.
Yeah, the number 1 seed right now.
They're number 1 seed in
OKC
all of NBA or just West?
Cleveland's the number 1 seed overall.
Yeah,
and then
You know, Cleveland's always that team.
Cleveland's
year.
a joke. They're fugazi.
Every year.
They're the regular.
And they get me every year.
I know. They're the Eastern Conference Utah Jazz of a couple seasons ago, and oh my God, what a coincidence! They're both being led by Donovan Mitchell. Look at that.
That's
Cleveland,
crazy.
no, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna do anything. But going back to your Clippers,
Defense carries. Defense can steal
Yeah.
you a series.
no, I've been
Later in
impressed.
the rounds, probably not. But it can steal you a series.
I've been impressed. I've been impressed with just the talent that you guys have. You guys have like a 3rd string backup. His last name is White. I think it's like James White or something. He's super athletic and he's bald. But the Clippers overall, man, it's just the same. It's the same thing with you guys. You guys are gonna chug along during the regular season, and then you guys are gonna be hoping for Kawhi to come back. And then when Kawhi comes back, but he gets hurt, and then you have to depend on James Harden. And then James Harden, of course, doesn't come up in the playoffs. Like, I'm over it.
If Kawhi can come back in the playoffs,
If
and be-
Kawhi
No, I'm
for
just
the
saying,
millionth time.
I'm just saying, if he can come back and he can be like 80% of what Kawhi used
How
to be.
many times have you literally said that sentence? How if Kawhi can come back?
Look, I'm not banking on it. Nobody's banking on it. I'm just saying because he's still on the roster and because we just paid him. You know, like, I'm just saying, like, if he comes back, then, you know, maybe we can get 2 series.
Instead of all 4, you can just get 2. Congratulations.
Yeah, because I don't know. I need to find this White guy. I have no idea. And usually I know the Clipper roster front and back.
Is it
when
White?
I'm not watching.
I think it's Kai Jones.
PJ Tucker.
It's Kai Jones. I completely messed up his name. My bad. It's Kai Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing early in the season, and I like his activity. Super athletic. He
No, they
dunks
got some
everything.
young guys,
Yeah,
which I like, and they're letting the young guys play. Like I said, Jordan Miller, Amir Coffey. Every game I watch, he's like knocking down 4-3. He's like 4 for 5 from 3-point range,
Development,
and he
is really
plays good defense. And the defense looks, they just look chippy. Like they're a chippy team, and
Your boy Boston is not there anymore.
nah, they gave him to the Pelicans, and he's balling on the Pelicans.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I looked up his stats, and he's like doing pretty well because the Pelicans they don't have any of their stars right now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean they're trash. The
They're
team is
beyond
trash.
trash, yeah.
Yeah, but I saw that his stats are up. Yeah, but I mean, they Dunn has been doing well.
Chris Dunn
Dunn
starts,
has been
yeah.
doing well. I saw he starts.
Yeah.
Um,
I will give you that because you've been riding for Amir Coffey for like since I've known you, honestly. So
yeah, he's fine because he has
Much
the
respect.
length. I always thought he had a lot of potential to be a good player, and so I like that's coming to fruition.
Man, you're a hater on
Offensive
Coffee.
field.
I like Amir Coffee when I first.
I've never been a hater on Coffee.
This guy's like,
put that out
Coffee's
there.
like, he's not that good. I told you I like Coffee, and then you're like, he's not that good. This is like,
Yeah, maybe when you
got him.
okay,
First
he's
2
a
years.
rookie.
Yeah, but I saw the talent. I was like, no, give him a chance. He needs to grow. Bro,
shut up.
NBA, they need time to like develop.
I know that, dude.
Yeah,
he
but
was
you
on
were hating
Agua
on him.
Caliente for like 2 seasons.
You were like, Shea's the best. Shea's the best.
Because Shea was the best.
Yeah, I know. So you
Compared
didn't
to
like
Coffee.
You didn't like Coffee. You're like, nah, he sucks, bro. He's
No,
not that
I never
good.
said he sucks. That's blasphemous.
Well,
Stephon was like, Shea. Look what happened. They traded his ass.
Also,
Facts.
Seattle, by the way, huge hoop culture there.
Mm.
Huge. They love their basketball. Adam Silver, give him a team. They deserve it. Give him a team. 'Cause
100%.
huge hoop culture there.
Yeah.
I was playing with some dudes, pick up basketball. A couple guys who played, they're like your size.
Yeah.
Damn, they screamed me nasty. I got picked nasty.
Yeah, Seattle is huge. Nate Robinson, Paolo Banchero, Jamal Crawford.
There's a guy in the
Brandon
Clippers right
Roy.
now.
What happened?
There's a guy in the Clippers now from Seattle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I got my hair cut from this dude. Shout out, I forgot his name, but Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's from Seattle. So
Sneaky good pickup too. 'Cause
yeah, he's a
dealing
little
with-
erratic,
Yeah.
but he can.
You know what he was dealing with, right?
No,
Prior to
I have no
that,
idea what his. What
He was
his
dealing with
background-
like a sexual battery,
Oh, for real?
like really bad stuff off the court, and the Clippers like gave him a chance, and he's doing well. And I haven't heard any like off the court stuff.
Oh, really?
So he went
I
to
didn't know
Houston, and Houston dropped him because of it. But
that. Oh, was he like a first round pick?
yeah,
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was like I think he was like top 10. I
Damn.
forgot what draft pick. He was high when he got drafted. Yeah,
So he was like, this is your last shot,
pretty much.
and he's balling.
He's doing good. So
Yeah, I've seen with the games I have seen. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Russ. He's very fast paced, but can turn over the ball. His shot is okay.
He's the only one besides James Harden that can create for himself. Because Norman Powell, I don't think he can do it, but it's not his strong suit.
He's good at driving.
Yeah, but Kevin Porter, like, he be putting the ball on the floor, going between his legs, behind the back. Like, he can really put the ball in the bucket.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna watch some more games. Look, my next quarter of grad school is supposed to lighten up on the workload, so maybe I can.
You still got Terrence Mann?
Yeah. I think he hurt.
You like Terrence Mann?
I have no idea. The last Clipper game I saw was in November.
Damn. The last time I saw a Clipper game, he was on the bench and he was nursing an injury, but I don't know if he came back.
They play tomorrow versus Golden State. Maybe I'll watch it. 7:30. I'll watch
Friday night, right?
Yeah, they play Golden State tomorrow.
Speaking about defense,
We're not talking about your Lakers. We're not gonna. We'll give you 2 seconds, but after I talk about, let's go, baby. The New York City grind is back in effect. Jalen Brunson for all the MVPs, baby. Cat, I'm happy that he's playing well, but like I always tell you, since I met you, I'm a realist. I'm only gonna judge Cat on what he does in April. I don't care. He's playing really, really well. Like he's gonna be a certified All-Star. And he's actually in the top 5 for MVP discussion. The NBA website, they put out an MVP ladder on their website every week, and he was number 5 or number 6. So he's really changed the narrative around his name. But me personally, I only care what he does about what he does in April, because there's still a lot of things that I see within his game that people can really just pick apart. The way he puts the ball on the floor, he lowers his head, he lowers his shoulders, his offensive fouls galore. The basketball IQ, I still have questions regarding that. The dynamic duo between him and Brunson, I really want to see how it's going to look like when April comes around. So Cat, I'm happy for all the success that he's having right now, but for me personally, I'm literally not going to give him any praise until he does it in the playoffs. That's all I have to say.
Did you like the trade?
When it happened?
Yeah, it happened so late.
Yeah.
It was quiet.
I wasn't happy about it, but I wasn't disappointed. I was just like, like I see why they did it, but yeah, no, and I
like Randall.
I did.
You're on this pod.
I did,
supporting him.
I did, but Randall's a very interesting player. There's something missing with him, man, and I think it's his jump shot. He doesn't have a consistent jump shot, which is the last hitch in his game. And that is part of the reason why the Minnesota Timberwolves are looking the way they are, because the spacing around Anthony Edwards wants room to do his one-on-one drive to the basket, but Julius Randle, that's part of his game too. So Julius Randle has the ball and he puts the ball on the floor and he drives. Anthony Edwards is like, there's just too much space being occupied, and that's just Julius Randle. I salute to you to everything you did with the Knicks, but
Gracias.
I also wanted to see what Julius Randle would have done with the addition of Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson, the original Villanova boys.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what it would have looked like with Julius Randle.
What's the Knicks record right now?
I think we're 18-10 or 17-10, something like that. With 30 in the East.
30 in the East?
They're 20-10.
20-10, 30 in the East.
So then you're behind Boston and
Cleveland. Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, we're missing Mitchell Robinson, which is a huge part of our just team, and he's not coming back until beginning of February.
Oh, damn.
And there's a lot going on with the Knicks. We're trying to implement Mikal Bridges because he's been very hot and cold. He looks good some nights, he looks bad. So Coach Tibbs is still trying to implement him in the offense. Jalen Brunson, he's kind of taking a step back, trying to let Cat really find his way with the team. So there's just like a lot of things going on with the team. But me personally, I'm happy with where we're at right now. I thought we would actually be closer to 500 than where we are right now. But yeah, man, just
watch every game?
Every single game. Catch me on Knicks Digest YouTube channel, where I put up post-game videos on their YouTube channel. You guys know the deal. Leave it in the comments. Love you. But
is the trade going to get you over the hump?
What do you mean by over the hump?
Sheesh. Over the hump. Like this guy doesn't.
What do you mean by over the hump, Santi? Specifics.
At least Eastern Conference Finals.
That's a good question.
Dario can't.
It should.
It should. Okay, it's on wax.
If someone mortgages the future like that, because he mortgaged a lot of, not exactly the same as a Paul George trade, but oddly similar. So shouldn't that result in something?
Giving up 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges is different than the Paul George trade.
How's it different?
Because you guys gave up how many first-round picks for Paul George? 5 or 6?
Something like that, yeah.
You guys needed Paul George to be the second option on their team.
We didn't need it. Kawhi needed it.
Okay, Kawhi needed it, but when the trade happened, Paul George became your second option on the team. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. Mikal Bridges coming to this team after we go 5 first-round picks. He's not our second option.
Sure.
It's Jalen Brunson or Cat, vice versa. Those are the 1 and 2. Mikal Bridges, we're just asking him to be part of our rotation, a solid rotational player. So that's the difference between Paul George and Mikal Bridges.
So in that, keeping that in mind, that he's not the second or the third option, then that means if the organization is willing to give up that many draft picks for a rotational guy, then you should probably win the championship.
To answer your question, I need to at least make the Eastern Conference Finals this season.
This year, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or bust.
So if you lose,
To me,
What if it's a sweep?
what do you mean? If we lose in 4 in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah.
Successful season or no?
No,
Bust.
no, it's a bust. We need to make it at least like 5 or 6.
5.
Hold on, 5 or 6, preferably 6. But me personally, if we don't make it to the NBA Finals, that's fine. But we need to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. It can't be third round or second round. It has to be Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that answers my question. So it gets them to the.
I put shit on wax. I don't do this run around like somebody I know, not pointing any fingers, but I put shit on wax, boy.
Okay, but you're wrong all the time.
How am I wrong?
Because you're not making it to the Eastern Conference and put it on wax.
You
I
said
bet
I'm wrong.
you.
You said
I
I'm
bet
wrong
you
all the time. Give me an example when I was wrong.
I bet you $100 Knicks don't even make it to the Eastern Conference Finals right now. Put on wax then, right now.
No.
You making money?
Facts, but no.
Okay, see?
I'm not
He
degenerate.
doesn't believe in his
I'm not a
squad.
degenerate
He
gambler.
doesn't believe in his squad.
I'm a realist, like I keep saying.
Okay.
Boston is obviously they're the creme of the creme of the Eastern Conference. I don't care about Cleveland. Boston is the only team where I'm worried about. Cleveland, I still think we could beat them in the playoffs. I don't care what the record is.
It's a very strong word.
I think we will if we match up with them, whatever round. Boston is the only team that is going to hold us back from making the finals, and
Milwaukee.
rightfully so. Boston is a monster.
Milwaukee.
No.
So you're just worried about Boston in the
I'm just worried about Boston.
Okay.
Correct.
It's on wax. You remember this, right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's on wax.
But to close out the NBA portion of the pod, you want to give me 2 cents about your Lakers? Anywhere you want to go?
Okay, the Lakers are frustrated.
All right, and that's enough for the Lakers.
They're frustrating because we're not playing good defense right now, and you can't win in this league if you don't play good defense. So, we had a bad losing streak about like a couple weeks ago, but am I happy where we're at now? We're pointed in the right direction. We are 6th in the league, right behind Denver.
6 in the West, 9 in the
Sixth,
league.
yeah, 6th in the West.
Correct.
Above the Clippers. Just want to let you know.
Bitch, we don't have a star. Hey, wait till we play each other. Watch
Okay,
us
cool.
whoop that ass like we do every year.
Okay, am I happy with JJ Redick? I am.
What's your grade A to F? What's your
And
grade?
so far with just
Yeah,
JJ?
Yeah. What's your grade of his coaching so far in the season?
Oh man, I haven't seen enough games, but I'll give him a solid B.
Casual boy.
Just
What's
because
your
B
grade?
Yeah, B or B plus.
B plus. Whoa,
Yeah,
okay.
B.
All
No,
right,
he's good, yeah.
Dude, you gotta take a. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm not wasting my breath.
Okay.
No.
See, he underneath Dario's wants to be a Laker fan, but he knows we don't accept him because you're a New York boy. But it's okay, bro. It's okay. I know you want to be a Laker fan. You want to be a part of a great organization that's been doing it. We know how to win. You're not a winner.
Pass.
That's why you have a Laker jersey.
I have a Laker jersey.
Exactly.
And Kobe's my favorite player of all time, but pass. Keep
Yeah,
going.
but you're not a winner. You can't relate. That's why you're a Knicks fan. We all get it.
Keep going. What are you gonna
Look.
say?
Okay, so I give him a B. Am I happy with what's going on with the team? I think we're not playing defense, and I think once we fix that, we'll be good. LeBron I think is going through some issues, but he's come back and he's been balling. The only bright thing that I've seen so far is Dalton Connect, because that boy is going off, and I think how we fell with him, I think he's going to do something. I think he's going to be a great Laker and a great piece because he takes over. I like him. You seen him play, Dario?
No, that 100%. That's one of your bright spots.
Bright spots.
Uh-huh.
Max Christie. Oh, older brother whose little brother's on the Clippers.
The Clippers
Doing good. Max Christie's getting more minutes. Bronny, he's in the G League. We bumped him down, which was needed. He's not ready to be in the league. Nepotism at its greatest. Hey, but they got to play. They got to be on the same team. Iconic moment. But he's in the G League. So I'm telling you right now, Lakers are making it to the playoffs. Are we going to be a first round exit?
Wow, that's a really big statement, Santi.
Okay.
You guys are making it to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, we're making the playoffs.
That's a big statement.
Because you think we probably won't make it to the playoffs.
Are you playing or you make the playoffs?
No, we're not playing this year.
So you guys are going to be a minimum
Top
6 seed,
Yeah,
6 seed.
5th seed, yes.
Yeah,
And if we don't play the Denver Nuggets, we're winning the first round. I'm telling you right now.
That's how much of a casual you are, because the Denver Nuggets are a joke this season. You guys.
I saw them last night. They lost to Phoenix.
Yeah. Denver is bad. They're legitimately bad this year.
Boy, bro, they're hungover.
I don't think they're winning another chip.
Who?
Yeah.
Denver?
No, they're not.
No, but they're going to be competitive. They're going to the playoffs.
They'll be in the playoffs,
Yeah,
but I don't know if they'll be competitive.
But they could turn on anytime they want.
I disagree with that.
What? What are you talking about?
Can we get to that in April?
Bro, so
Facts.
you think a team that's
Facts.
won chips doesn't know how to turn it on when they need to turn it on?
It's not.
So you think it's Westbrook bringing them down?
It's not just him. But yeah, Steph, I agree with you. We'll get back to it in April.
Okay, so wax right now. So no, Denver's not winning a chip this year.
Probably.
Denver's not winning a chip.
Probably
I don't
not.
think they're winning a chip, but I think they're going to be competitive.
Dog, I will. You know I'm not a gambler. I will put $500 up right now. I will shake your hand on camera. Denver will not win the championship.
No, I agree. They won't win a chip. I just think they're going to be competitive and surprise people.
So
they could make it to the Western Conference if they decide to turn it on.
No, they're not.
Bro, Joker's one of the best players of all time.
He's one player. Have you seen the way they play around him?
20 games so far. Like
It's bad.
They only have their 18. They have one more win than us. So
do you know the players that they surround Joker with besides Westbrook and Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray? Besides Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Russell Westbrook, and Jamal Murray. Do you know who supports them?
The white boy from Kansas?
Christian Brown, Strother,
I don't know who that is.
Ajbaji, I think his last name is. These are players that they're trying to surround Jokic with, and no, it's not
So
happening.
you said the role players are not.
I'm saying that you're a casual,
and the bench.
and yo, it's bad.
Okay, how many Christmas Day games did you watch yesterday?
One.
Which one? The Lakers?
No, we didn't watch. We were here.
Yeah.
We didn't watch. We were eating.
What
We
game
were
was?
Phoenix and Denver. The end of it. Second half.
Answer the question.
You didn't watch it?
Zero.
That's-
Absolutely.
And we watched.
You guys are the definition of casual.
And we
So I used
casual number one, casual number
Hey,
two.
we watched both football
and
games.
he had a valid excuse. You?
No, we
Oh
weren't.
my god.
I didn't have excuse. We
Yo,
were
I
eating
used to
at
watch
5 o'clock.
Christmas Day. All right.
Yeah, bro, we went to Christmas
I
Day.
used to. Do we?
Lakers and Clippers.
That's right. We did go to Christmas
I bought
Day.
the tickets. I'm not a casual.
We used to watch Christmas
How many
Day.
years ago was that?
Like 10 probably.
2015. 2015.
That's literally 10 years ago. Yeah.
9 years ago.
9 years ago.
So look, when you take the Clippers off the fucking lineup, I'm not gonna watch.
He's not gonna watch it.
And second,
Oh my god.
look, the baby wants to watch Christmas movies.
That's
He
what I
doesn't
said.
want to watch bum ass fucking Lakers versus
Bro,
Warriors.
that was one of the best games. That was the best game.
I saw the last 5 seconds on Instagram. That was what I needed to see.
when LeBron said, "This is our day."
No,
NFL
facts, right?
Christmas is our day. Shut the fuck up, LeBron.
That was the best game.
Shut
Yes
up.
or no?
It was.
Okay,
It was the best game of the game.
Was it?
Steph and
Yeah.
Hey, you better appreciate Steph and LeBron before LeBron retires. I'm gonna miss that.
Facts.
duel.
I'll see him in the playoffs. Yo, Sixers beat the fucking
Yeah.
Celtics.
Yeah, Tyrese
Boston,
Maxey.
Yeah. Is
Tyrese
PG
Maxey
playing?
is a baller
He
now.
was playing.
Yeah.
Tyrese had the best game.
Yeah,
I
Tyrese
agree.
Maxey's a baller. He's arrived, bro. Hey, the Sixers
So
are gonna do
Knicks beat the
something. Hey, you
Spurs.
better be worried about the Sixers too.
No, I'm good. Joel.
This guy, see?
Nah, the
See
Sixers
what I'm
ain't
saying?
shit, bro. Sixers
Joel
ain't shit.
Embiid, he's literally
Paul
walking around
George,
like
Paul
something.
George gonna be fucking pandemic P like he always is.
Yeah, I
Facts.
forgot they have that cancer. If that's the case, maybe then.
Yeah. Facts.
Are you good on your Lakers? Do you want to mention anything else before we move on?
We're making it to the playoffs. If we don't play the Nuggets in the first round, we're winning the first round. It's on wax.
Okay.
You making it to the playoffs? No, you're not.
Oh, you're bugging. They're
Maybe
making
we squeak in.
Wow.
Playing,
Play in?
maybe.
Okay. It's on wax.